everyone, I'm back with another video, and I just finished searching $100 and ones. I'm going to share with you what I found in this stack, but before I do, I'm going to update my $5 count. Now, I kind of did something different this past month where I only use cash to pay for things, and I found a very valuable lesson. When you use cash to pay things, you'd be surprised how many fives you get back. I got 63 fives back. So that really bit into my budget big time. But I wanted to see, kind of do a little experiment with that. So that's crazy. So let's go ahead and let's update what we have here. Now, if you remember, I already have one stack of $500 in ones, even though it says 100, it's really $500. And on this stack, I needed 26 more to complete 100 $5 bills. So let me go ahead and take out the 26. So let me quickly count this out. I'm going to pause for just a bit while I do that. Okay, fast forward. Here are the 26 $5 bills, and I'm going to add it to this stack. And let me update this one. I had to put a little bit of tape at the end because it wasn't sticking anymore. So now I got another $500 in fives. That's a pretty nifty savings. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to do that again, because it really bit into my budget paying cash this past month. And it also let me know how much money I'm spending, so I'm going to have to readjust my budget. Whoops, I'm sorry here. It's $500, not $100. So there we go. Wow. So now I got $1,000 in fives. And I'm off to a good start with my next stack. That leaves me with 37. Wow. So I'll be getting one of these straps to put on it. So let me put it over here in the tin for me. Well, as you see, I might have to get a new tin. So let me pause again and go get another tin. Okay, after verifying my counts, I put $1,000 in here, and then I had the leftovers, and I always recount the straps just to make sure, and I was wrong. I actually had 64 $5 bills that I've collected this past month. That's still a lot, 64. So right here I have 38 $5 bills to start off my next strap. Wow. And thank God I had bought quite a few of these at the Dollar Tree. And it's turned out to be quite an investment. So like I said, I already went through this strap. And I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I found. I'm going to start with the almost cool but not cool enough. Here's a note that has bookends. And I'm going to zoom it in. It has 90 at both ends. Had it been a solid in the inside, that would have been pretty cool. So this was almost. Another almost but not cool enough would have been this note. Had that 0 been a 2 or 3, it would have been a trinary. Here's another example of it. If that 5 had been a 0, 6, or 4, it would have been a trinary. Now, this one would have been a super cool one. And congrats to whoever does have this one. 7 6s, and it would have had 3 11s. If that 2 had been a 1, wow. That would have been awesome. Now, this one is an example of a trinary. 8s, 4s, and 5s. This one I will keep. The other ones I'm going to toss them back into circulation. And I also have this trinary, 2, 3s, and 9s. These are pretty cool. I also found some calendar notes. This one here would be February 30th, 1265. That was a long time ago. This one could also be a calendar note, which would be 03, March of 21, 1291. Here is an April 25th, 1172. And this is the most recent one, or year, September 9th, 1976. Next up, I do have a couple of floating notes. This one's on the left side. That 8 is slightly higher. These are also known as gas pump notes. Here's another gas pump note. That 6 is obviously a lot higher than the rest. This one right here, that 0, just a little bit higher. This one, the 6 on the left side, is slightly higher than the other digits on the left side. Now this one, the 7 on the right side is just a tad bit higher. A lot of these are not valuable. They're just interesting. Here's another gas pump note. Now, had it been something really, really obvious like that 6, I'm pretty sure it does carry a little bit of money to it. Here's an 8, slightly higher. And by I mean a little bit more, maybe $1 or $2 more in value. Here, that 7, you can clearly see that that 7 is higher than the rest of them. Here's another example of the gas pump note. I do find a lot of gas pump notes. That 2 at the end. Now the next note is quads. It has quad 4s, as you can see there. So I thought that was pretty cool. 4 4s. And then I have a flipper note, 9106. So if you flip it around, it's still 6, 9, 0s, 1s, and 9s. Now this is not a true flipper. A true flipper only has 0, 6, and 9s. Some people do accept the 1s and the 8s, but those are not the true flippers. The true flippers would be the 6, 9s, and 0s, because no matter which way you turn them, they would turn into that digit. And then I was fortunate enough to find 2 star notes. So here's one. Here's another one. Actually, I'm wrong. I actually found 3 star notes. And here's the 3rd star note. So that's pretty much what I found in this strap of $100 in ones. Now I'm going to share with you some stuff that I purchased. I've seen these around YouTube, and I've purchased actually the Utah one before, and I'm talking about the gold backs. And I thought, oh, these are so neat. But I went ahead and I expanded. I went ahead and got the, I think it's the New Hampshire and the Nevada gold backs. Those are really interesting. So I went ahead and bought this to add to my collection. Then I'm going to share with you some other purchases that I made. I picked up a Red Seal $2 bill. This is really, really cool. 1963. I also got a Red Seal $5 bill. And I probably have shown these before, but I thought I'd bring them out anyway and show them again. But the new purchases that I did make is I just bought another web note. I find these to be fascinating. And you can tell because it has a number right here. If I get it to focus, there it is. And you can see it in the back. The number is up here at top. That's how you know if you have a web note. There are no letters or anything. It's just a solid number. So that was really cool. And now this is a real cool pickup. It's a 1950 $20 bill. And I remember seeing these as kids. And wow, it brings back a lot of memories because that was a long time ago. There was a few of these in circulation. So I found this on eBay and I had to have it. So that was really, really neat addition to my currency collection. So that's pretty much what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this really quick video. And until next time, happy hunting, happy collecting. Bye, everyone.